So hello everyone, I want to welcome you all to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to read about the health all the questions which have been came till now in SCES, and we'll begin through the chapter wise question. There are 10 chapter in health, yes, HPE, in short form we call it HPE. Now we'll begin through the unit 1, and the unit 1 is about concept of health, population and environment. We'll begin with directly the very short question answer which have been came from unit 1 is number 1. What which aspect is related to mental state of human beings? Psychology. My neck is throat is paining, yes, so there might be some problem in my voice. Please, let's do compromise in that, yes. But one thing that what call that beard will not stop for the eating, man. Yeah. Let's begin. It's been a joke, 1 minute joke. Now we'll begin now. What is health? Which aspect is related to mental state of human beings? Psychological aspect is related to mental state of human beings. What is health education? Health education is the process of learning that helps individual and communities improve their health by increasing their knowledge or by influencing their uh, attitudes. Now, what is environmental education? Environmental education is the learning process people knowledge, and that increases people's knowledge and awareness about environment associated challenges and foster attitudes, motivation, and commitment to make informed decision and responsible action. What is biological aspect? Biological aspect is the aspect that includes all kinds of plants and animals. What is population education? Population education is an educational program which provides for a study of population situation in the family, community, nation, and the world, with the purpose of developing rational and responsible attitudes towards the behaviors of society. As from this unit 1, knowledge wise question will come two, yes, one very short and one short, and another is long question answer, yes. Comprehensive means understanding, and I have completed that very short answer, yes, question answer. Now let's begin with the theme of this unit 1, yes. I will begin now. Health is the state of being free from diseases, germs and weakness in when the body, system and organ perform their tasks properly. According to WHO, health is the complete state of physical, mental and social well-being, not only absence of disease or infirmity. Health education is the continuous and lifelong process of maintaining sound physical, mental and social health, along with the attempts to bring positive change in health, knowledge, attitudes, behavior. Population is the total number of people living in a certain area at point of time. This and environment is the totality of surrounding that encompass various biotic, aquatic and cultural, socio-cultural component. Environment education is the educational process designed to bring change in attitudes, behavior among the people regarding environmental situation, environmental hazards, methods of conservation of environments and various matters related to environment, yes. And now we'll begin with the next question, next type, yes. So we have completed short. Now we'll begin with the short question answer, and there we go. Describe the economic and political aspect of health, population and environment education. Health, population and environmental education are dimensions subject. All subjects related to human health are related to them. All right. The various aspects of them are illustrated below. Some of them are illustrated below. Now, economic aspect: people need money to fulfill their needs. They make different social rules and regulations to maintain uh, disciplines in the society. The rules and regulation in the society makes human beings the social beings. Political aspect. Politics is essential to make the policies and activate them to run a country. Political aspect. Various aspects of human life, education, economic development, social security, fulfillment of basic needs. People are guided by political aspect. The next question is explain in brief about biological aspect. Biological aspect, yes, and biological aspect includes all kinds of living beings. That includes plants, animals. Different kinds of plants and animals are found in different places, climate, geographical structure aspect that determine what type of climate determine what type of plant will be grown. Now, biological aspect means all kinds of living beings. Yes, as we all knew this, and we'll begin directly with the long question answer. All these short question answer will be covered through long question answer. Yes. Let's begin. Health, population, and environment education is interrelated to various aspects. How? Prove that with example. If this came, then we can just like that. We can health, education, not health, environment, and population at the middle, and by making a circle we can just connect with political aspect, psychological aspect, physical aspect, biological aspects, socio-cultural aspect, economic aspect, science and technological aspect. Now we can explain like this. Now health, population, and environment are closely related to each other. If there is effect on one of them, then the other will be adversely be affected. For an example, if there is rapid population growth, there is more utilization of natural resources. It causes environment degradation. In the such environment, people cannot be healthy. They cannot live a healthy life. So there is close relationship between HPEE. Now, furthermore, physical aspect includes non-living things such as air, water, land. Status of this natural resource determine the people. If there is no environment pollution, people are with good health. Otherwise, they may suffer from different kinds of diseases. And biological aspect includes all kinds of living beings, which includes plants, animals. Human beings need different of them. Human beings need flora and fauna to fulfill their needs. Plants provide them oxygen, food, shelter, and minerals are source of to fulfill different needs, basic needs. Yes, source to fulfill different needs. And next is socio-cultural aspect. Socio-cultural aspect includes social norms and values, religious and cultural heritage comes from this aspect. Yes, these are the parts of our environment in Hindu culture regarding people. People is God. Yes, people. God, river as goddess, yes, and Agni. Similarly, they carry out different religious activities. Yes, we use water. They preserve in the community. People preserve people respect river water so that there will be maintenance of fresh environment, which will help to improve their health. Like this. And economic aspect, when people have low income status, they depend upon natural resources to fulfill their basic needs. It may lead to the exploitation of natural resources that causes the environmental degradation. People have poor health in such environment. Yeah. And next is political aspect. Politicians are responsible for making plans and policies. If the plans and policies are favor of environment, then of course there will be not the depression of environment. But if the plans and policies are in not the favor of environment, then what happened? Think about this. Of course there will be degradation of environment. Yes. And next is psychological aspect. Oh my god, think about this. What happen if people have the psychology of destroying, thinking, if they have the feeling of not conserving environment, if they have the thinking about destroying forest, what happen? The environment will be polluted. Yes, because if deforestation causes lack of rainfall. Yes, acid rain, untimed rain, and there will be environmental degradation that adversely affect their health themselves. Yes. And next is science and technology. Think about atom bomb, which is discovered by the science and technology. Yes, the example of science and technology. If it is misused, then what is the result? Its results affect us too. Yes, that's it should be used properly, favor in our favor. Yes, and this health subject is just free writing. Yes, no need to worry about exam. uh, we what is that, what I have felt means, we just worry before exam, but at the time of exam, nothing is there, just very easy question came. Yes, just you need to have a creative mind. Yes, make your mind creative, everything is easy, you can do every question if you have creativity and if you understand question, and just focus is needed while teaching. Thought while teaching lesson, while sir was teaching lesson, you need to prepare their provide their focus, then everything will be okay. Now next we'll begin with the unit 2, demography, population change and the population management. And from here one comprehension long question will come, and next application means just like numerical problem. Yes, application means, and from there one marks, one short, one very short question will come. Now we'll go through the main theme of this unit 2. Define demography or etymological or literal meaning of demography. Demography is the scientific study of people. Yes, and in a demos means peoples, and graphian means study, scientific study. Now according to the UN, demography is the scientific study of human population with respect their size, structure, development. And demographic component, birth, death and migration, which basically determine the characteristic of population of a certain place, are called demographic component. Demographic process, fertility, mortality, migration, which basically determine the change in demographic status, it's called demographic process. Demographic measures fertility rates, mortality rates, migration rates, population growth rates and other population related statistical measures are demographic measures. Fertility is observed or actual quantitative performance to produce children. Yes, and fecundity, it is the biological or potential qualitative capacity to produce children. It is not modifiable with the family measures. Contraceptive device. Mid-year population. Mid-year population is the average population of a place within a given year. Crude birth rate. Crude birth rate is the total number of live birth per 1,000 mid-year population of a certain place in a given year. General fertility rate. General fertility rate is the total number of live birth per 1,000 mid-year population of fertile female in age group 15 to 49 at certain place in a year. Age specific fertility rate. Age specific fertility rate is the total number of live birth given by a woman in a certain age group per 1,000 mid-year population of the women in the same age group. And total fertility rate. Total fertility rate is the estimated number of children born throughout the fertile lifespan from an ideal woman who represent the average fertility behavior of women in a place. Mortality rate, the demographic tools that measures the condition of death occurrence. Crude death rate. Crude death rate is the total number of death per 1,000 mid-year population in a year within a certain place. Age specific death rate. Age specific death rate is the total number of death in a certain age group per 1,000 mid-year population. You need to break the sentences and remember. Yes, age specific fertility rate is the total number of death in a certain age group per 1,000 mid-year population of the same age group in that year in a certain place. Infant. In population studies, infant are the children who have not crossed 1 year of age. Infant mortality rate. Infant mortality is the total number of death of infant per 1,000 mid-year live birth. Children are denoted below 5 years. Maternal mortality rate is the total number of death of pregnant and neonatal mother. Pregnant and neonatal means before within a 6 week after delivery. Yes, and migration is the process of transferring one place to another. Migration rate means the demographic tools that measure the different migratory characteristics of people. Migration rate is the total number of immigrants within a given year per 1,000 media. For example, immigrants or out migrants. Immigrants or out migrants are those people who move out from the place. Net migration rate. Net migration rate is the surplus of in migration rate over out migration rate. It is defined as the difference between the total number of immigrants and immigrants. I am immigrants and immigrants per thousand media population. Gross migration rate is the total number of immigrants and immigrants per thousand media population of a certain place in a given area. Next is rate of natural increase can be defined as the total number of increased population due to natural process per thousand 100 media population of a certain place. Rate of natural increase plus dependency ratio is the ratio of dependent population to the active population. Sex ratio is the total number of males per thousand 100 females in a certain area in a given year. Rapid population growth generally with the condition when the total fertility rate and the population growth rate exceed 2.1 per woman. Sound pollution production of unpleasant noise. Birth spacing is the process of maintaining appropriate gap between two child. As marriage is often understood as the marriage at proper age. Gender equality, the provision of equal right and opportunities for both sexes, male and female, is called gender equality. Gender equity, the provision of proportionate right and opportunity to males and females that assure justice to the suppressed group regarding the benefit and achievement in concerned issue. First conception at age, the process of getting first pregnancy is appropriate time minimum 20 years of age is called appropriate. Okay. First conception at age. Contraception, process of avoiding pregnancy is called contraception. Natural method of contraception, process of avoiding conception using artificial materials. Calendar method means a rhythm method, process of avoiding conception by avoiding sex intercourse between 10th to 19th day after menstruation. Artificial method of contraception, process of avoiding conception in spite of having biological sex by using some artificial materials like hormone spermicides or physical barriers. Temporary contraception, the contraception method like rhythm using condoms, pills, foam, tablet, IUCD that impede fertility for a short period of time during its use. Permanent contraception, the contraception method like mini laparoscopic vasectomy that keys stop fertility permanently. Now we'll begin through the very short question answer. Above are not so important. Yes, that was the just main theme of the poem, but now whatever I wrote, it might be the important. Yes, net migration rate is equals to I minus E by P into 1000. And what was the total fertility of Nepal in 2011? 2.6. Mid-year population is equals to population of beginning year plus population of at the end of year by 2. Basically Kartik 1. And gross migration rate is equals to I plus E by P into 1000. I means total number of in-migrants plus out-migrants divided by total mid-year population into 1000. And next is sex ratio is equals to total number of males by total number of females into 100. Rate of natural increase, birth minus death divided by total population into 100. Demos means people. Yes. And infant mortality rate is equals to death of infant by birth into 1000. Just you need to remember from formula only. This now suppose if question came that infant mortality rate is equals to what is formula, d downside 0 divided by b into 1000. It means that the total number of death infant means of below 1 years of age per total number of live birth per total number of live birth. And next is population doubling time is equals to what called PDT is equals to 70 by PGR. 70 by PGR. Population growth rate is equals to crude birth rate minus crude death rate plus minus net migration rate divided by 10, and population doubling time is equals to 70 by PGR. And next question is, what is dependency ratio computed? Dependency ratio is calculated by using formula dependent total dependence by total independence into 100. And the next question is next it might be asked, advantages of crude birth rate: easy to calculate, simple to measure fertility, needs simple data of birth and median population only. It is used in calculation of rate of natural increase. Yes. And what is not question is given anymore. Yes. Just I will read formula. This already read formula. What to read. Now, what are the natural contraceptive devices? Natural contraceptive devices are rhythm method, cervical mucus method, body temperature method, lactation method. Rhythm method. In this method, people involved in sexual intercourse during safe period. Safe period means before 9th and 19th day, after 19th day of menstruation cycle. It means that between 10 to 19th day we do not have sex. Yes, and but we have sex before 9th day and after 19th day of menstruation cycle. If there is sexual intercourse during ovulation period, there is chance of conception. Therefore, people should avoid sexual intercourse during ovulation or unsafe period. Safe period means before 9th and after 19th day. What is it? Yeah. Confusing. ASFR is equals to birth by P, B by P of specific age into 1000. Now, how does Depo-provera injection help to prevent pregnancy? Now, Depo-provera is a drug similar to progesterone, a hormone normally produced by the ovaries every month as part of menstruation cycle. Depo-provera is an injectable form of contraceptive that prevents pregnancy for up to 3 months with each injection. Depo-provera prevents pregnancy by stopping ovulation. If an egg is not released, pregnancy is unlikely to occur. Depo-provera is given on one shot in the buttock or upper arm. The first shot should be given within 7 days after beginning of the normal menstruation period, and shots should be repeatedly every 3 months. Advantages is 99% effective, can be safety in women who are breastfeeding, and it can be used by a diabetic patient too. Disadvantages: it does not protect STD and works only for about 3 months. Yes, may possible of other diseases like weakness, discomfort, yes, fatigue. And next is net migration rate is equals to in minus out divided by total media population into 1000. Next question, write any 4 measures for minimizing effect of population growth: proper distribution of population, promotion of managed urbanization, creation of employment at local level, development of dormitory town, developed town, employment facilitated town. Yes, and population growth rate is equals to CBR minus CDR plus net migration rate divided by 10. CDR minus CDR, you can just tell that birth minus death plus migration divided by 10. Next is, how does cervical method helps for preventing pregnancy? Cervical mucus method. In this method, a clean finger is inserted inside the vagina and cervical mucus is taken out. If the mucus is stretchable, that is ovulation period. Couples should not involve in sexual intercourse at that time. It is because there is chance of conception. And or next formula, what called migration rate. Infant mortality rate or plurality rate is equals to death by birth into 1000. And next question is what can be asked? Write down the measurement of fertility. Fertility is actual childbearing performance practice phenomenon observed in an individual or a group of people. Yes, and the sum of the important fertility rates are acute birth rate, general fertility rate, is specific fertility rate, and total fertility rate. Acute birth rate is equals to CBR is equals to total number of live birth by total migrant population, median population into 1000. General fertility rate is equals to uh, total number of live birth by uh, female population of childbearing age 15 to 19 into 1000. And age specific fertility rate is equals to total number of live birth given by a certain age group women by median population of a certain age group into 1000. Total fertility rate is equals to gap into summation ASFR by 1000. And next question. Next question is withdrawal method. Yes, we have before read another method. Withdrawal method means this is the call. According to this method, sexual intercourse is done without using any devices. But sperm is ejaculated. Ejaculated means taken out outside by taking the penis out from vagina. In such situation, sperm cannot meet ovum and conception is avoided. Yes, and this question must be: what is the population management? Explain any three measures of population management. Population management means the proper distribution of population in accordance to the availability of means and resources. Some method of population control are birth spacing. Birth spacing means the interval between two consecutive births, the early delivery of new baby before the growth of first one. This appropriate age of marriage. The appropriate age is for after 20 years for girl and 25 for boy, and get married at proper age because the reproduction for female 20 to 30, but appropriate for male to get married is 25 since the physical growth continues in them up to 50 years. Yes, and physical first pregnancy at age means first contraception at age. Since the appropriate age of marriage for girl is 20 years, the first pregnancy at age should be 20. Advantage: low risk of pregnancy. Parents get opportunity to have good income. Parents have opportunity to get information about reproductive health, family planning, etc., etc. Now we'll begin with the Unit 3, Population, Environment and Development. From here, comprehension means understanding question one long, yes, and one very short, and the knowledge short question one. Now we'll begin with the main theme of the unit. Yes, population is the total number of people living in a certain area in a group. Environment is the sum of biotic, abiotic and abstract component around us. Development is the positive and progressive change that bring development is the activity that brings positive and progressive change in a nation. Population programs with the sum of effort, plan effort related to population management is called population programs. Environmental conservation means the act of protecting the environmental component of environment. Regional balanced development is refers to the proportional distribution of developmental activities so that it helps in the balanced population distribution. Sustainable development, it is the process of development that meets the need of present generation without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own need. Next is development, positive and progressive change. The development is the activities that brings positive and progressive change in the nation. Yes, and the national population strategy is taken from 1983. It is the full form of INGOs, is the national non-governmental organization. And question: write any one importance of development work to improve living standard of people. Development work running in our activity: construction of rate, causes to consider Earth only a living planet because the earth is considered living planet because it is only the planet with life. Yes, and write an example of social aspect of infrastructure of development. Example of social aspect of infrastructure development is education. And now we'll begin with the short question answer. Yes, and in short question answer there is given, write the role of health in the activities of population, environment and development. Environment and development covers the complex relation between societies and the physical world. It does so in the terms of present modes, resources, usage, as well in terms of future projection ideas. How they bring about a better sustainable world. Health is the basic need of human beings. It is the base of development. Healthy environment creates healthy manpower. Only healthy manpower can contribute in the development activities. This is the prime responsibility of a nation to provide health service in a proper way. What is sustainable development? Explain one principle of sustainable development. Sustainable development is a development that meets the needs of present generation without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own need. Conservation of ecosystem. Ecosystem is the self-sustaining system in which there is interaction between abiotic and biotic component of the environment. Yes, there are mainly two kinds of ecosystem: terrestrial and aquatic. There is need of conservation of abiotic as biotic as well as biotic components in the ecosystem. Next is right about four necessities of regional balance development. Yes, regional balance development means proportional development. Yes, and it is needed for economic development, for social development of balance in environment, and for proportional development of a nation. And next is right the role of employment in activities of population, environment and development. Role of employment means employment. People should get chance to involve in the economic activities according with their capabilities. Capabilities. National human resources should be utilized for development of the nation. Their knowledge skills should be developed. Highly skilled experienced manpower can play a positive role in the population, environment and the development. And next question. Why is important to apply the concept of sustainable development partially for the conservation? How can we apply in reality? Yes, sustainable properties of resources, accountability, development of basic aspect, limit of development, long-term vision, conservation of ecosystem. These are the what called importance of sustainable development. And let's get sustainable development means the development that means is a presence or compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own need. Principle means conservation of ecosystem, control of population growth, human resource development, sustainable development of society, conservation of biodiversity. Yes, and biodiversity means the vividness of living creature. Yes, and it is important for proper use of resources, accountability, development of basic aspect, limit of development, long-term vision, conservation of ecosystem. Yes, and we can make it applicable by proper use of resources. Yes, and urbanization should be in planned way. Haphazard development work should be discouraged. Organic farming should be used. Over growth of population should be controlled. Yes, and local level development activities increase the economic condition of the local people. Just by local level development activities increase the economic condition of a local people. Local people get chance of employment to the local from the local development activities. Employed people have good source of income. Such people can save certain amount of money. That amount of money can be invested for the rest, and construction of road helps move for the next place to transport goods from one place to another. The local products get markets. It also helps for improve economic condition. Construction of development work promotes tourism. Yes, and tourism is directly related to economy. The economic activity increase the developmental economic activities increase with the developmental activities increases. Now we'll begin with the unit for demographic situation of Nepal and environment. And from here one long comprehension question one very short knowledge wise question, and higher efficiency, higher ability, one short question. Now we'll begin with the main theme of the unit 4, population distribution. Population distribution is the arrangement of population on the basis of geographical, ecological development, or any other form of land division at given time. And population distribution by geographical region refers to the arrangement of population on the basis of geographical land given place at given time. Population distribution by development region. Population distribution by development region refers to the arrangement of population on the basis of development regional land division of a given place at given time. Ecosystem is the self-sustaining system between abiotic and biotic aspect in the environment. And physical aspect of environment are the totality factor like temperature, climate, land, topography, nature. Yes, and biological aspect of environment refers to the totality of factor like flora and fauna, ecosystem, habit of living things, biodiversity, food chain, etc. Sociocultural aspect of environment. Sociocultural aspect of environment refers to the totality of factor like social norms and values, tradition, customs, religion, belief, threats, and business, income generating activities, social and economic characteristic of people. Where I was. Social cultural aspect. This completed. I go. Environmental pollution is the alteration in the natural composition of environment in such a way that harms environment and human health. Overexploitation of forest refers to the excessive and haphazard utilization of forest without considering the future existence of trees and forests. Pasture land is the grassy, wide area where number of herbivorous graze. Fertility of soil, the natural virtue of soil that creates favorable for germinating and growing atmosphere for plant is fertility of soil. And from here, question is asked, what is the harmonious relationship between biotic and abiotic components of elementary ecosystem? Yes, and according to the census 2068 BS, what is the percent of Himalayan region people population? 6.73 population, mountain range. Yes, and Gosai Kunda is the religious site in Himalayan region, and the high population because the fertile in Tarai because the fertile land plain land is there. Full form of GLOF is glacier lake outburst flood. And we'll begin with the short question answer. Yes, and in short question answer there is one question, and the question is goes like this, where like this. How does the biological aspect of mountain region depend upon its physical aspect? The biological aspect of mountain region depend upon its physical aspect. Mountain region has cold climate. The plants and animals that can survive in cold climate are found there. Alpine species of plants are found in the mountain region. Grass, dupi, bostapre, devadar, etc. are the plants that found in this region. Leopard, goral, jaral, Himalayan bear, wild bear, red panda are the animals found in the mountain region. The plants or vegetation have pointed leaves in the region. Similarly, animals found in this region have thick fur. The fur protect animals from extreme coldness. And the plant growth animal found in the region. Bushes of plants are found in upper part of mountain region. Genetic capacity of plants and animals found in the region has high, adaptable to physical aspect of the region. How do you minimize the effect of ecosystem of mountain range, mountain region? Use of forest and its protection. People use firewood as the source of energy. People cut down trees for shelter. They use forest for their daily needs. One way to control forest is by controlling alternative source of energy. Livestock and farming and its management to protect the livestock. This will not graze in proper places, and use of land and conservation. People should terrace farming, drip irrigation, scientific cultivation, and solid waste problem and its management. Mountain region have tourism region, yes, so many mountaineers will visit there. They should aware about proper disposal of waste region. RBL collection and its control. Mountain region is used in RBL like Yarsha, Gumba, Timur, yes, etc. Many people go there for shots, collect plant, yes, and they may extension of that plant. Awareness will be launched. Now compare socioeconomic and socioeconomic aspect between Himalayan region and Tarai region. Mountain region, people wear warm clothes. Tarai people wear light clothes. People in Himalaya involved in animal husbandry tourism. People in Tarai region are involved in agriculture. People celebrated Buddha Purnima Losar. People celebrated Holi is 6.3 population, 50.27 population in Tarai, highest. Yes. Now I should the effect of ecosystem of mountain region should be taken as threat because degrading the mountain, the condition of mountain region is degrading day by day. Increased human activities, mountaineering are the main responsible for degrading of mountain ecosystem. Some of the effect on mountain system are solid waste, yes, and livestock. Solid wastage means mountain region consists of unique land. Many tourists visit this region. While visiting, they also throw waste. It takes long time to decay, yes, becomes a great threat to mountain that become. Now livestock farming is the cattle feed the food resources of wild animals. It causes lack of food for wild animals. There is people grow number of cattle, yes, and there is high chance of crossbreeding when the domestic animals are grazed in open grasslands. It causes loss of heredity. Use of forest, yes, uh, there is deforestation that need to be controlled. Use of land means people should not use chemicals, yes, and are well collected. Over exploitation should be controlled. And now we'll begin with the long question answer. And long question answer is like this: write down the measures of controlling environmental degradation in Tarai region. Conservation of forest by afforestation, public participation, reducing deforestation, farming community forest parts, yes, and conservation of land means control over exploitation, minimize the use of chemicals, encourage the use of organic chemical management, scientific way of farming. And next is livestock farming means limited grazing area, control over grazing, plant the fodder plants and trees in grazing area, construct work and conservation well planned work, yes, and conservation programs will be conducted. And next is industrial development and pollution control means afforestation, wise use of available resources, sustainable use of solid waste, reduction of discharge of industrial waste properly. Now we'll begin with the unit 5, and from here the family life education, yes, from here one long question knowledge wise and comprehension very short questions and a short question answer. Total 3 questions from here. Family is a group of people. Now we'll begin with the theme. Yes, family is the group of people related by blood, marriage, adoption, and living together in a common house, sharing common mess and common culture. Family life. Family life refers to the set of life featuring concerning with family related matters. Quality of life is the degree of satisfaction by fulfilling the basic needs. Low quality life means the dissatisfaction due to uh, desired needs not fulfilled according to the expectation. Physical aspect of quality of life factors like food, transportation, houses, clothes, which are physical or materialistic existence. And a spiritual aspect means the in aspect that includes human needs in love, satisfaction, entertainment that do not have any material existence but associated with psychological and emotional satisfaction for addition of quality of life. And spiritual aspect of life means it is the practice of culture, trust in God, honor, social prestige, fundamental rights. An element of quality of life mean the factors that are responsible for determining the quality of life. Basis for quality of life: The technique of measuring quality of life on the basis of factors required to maintain quality of life. Basis for quality of life, the basic needs oriented approach. uh, Physical quality life index, PQLI. It is the numeric index representing the quality of people's life determined by their average child mortality rate, life expectancy, and literacy rate of a certain place at a given time. Indicator of quality life, the specific feature found in people life when there is quality life is an indicator of quality life. Human development index, it is the numeric index representing the quality of people life determine their average life expectancy, literacy rate, purchasing power, GNI. Now we'll begin with the very short question answer. Yes, and it is asked, how does the marriage age proper as help to make quality of life? Marriage age proper as helps to attain quality of education, resulting higher possibility to achieve employment opportunity. Mentioning to contribution of family size for attaining. If family size is small, the family member can fulfill their basic needs, resulting in the happy of family. And next is, write down the measure basis for attaining quality of life. Human development measuring basis of attaining quality of life. Human development index, physical quality of index, basic needs oriented approach. Next, we'll begin with the short question answer. What is asked? Not till now. It is in 2074. Here it asks one question. Quality education for quality of life. Quality education and quality of life are closely interrelated to each other. People having quality of life can fulfill their basic need as well as additional need. Such people are quite aware about the size. No, about the importance of quality education. They also effort for quality and education. Quality education has to achieve knowledge and skill. Qualified skilled people can easily have employment opportunity, who can earn good income. Yes, and people with the good income can consume nutritious food, use contraceptive devices, maintain family size, pay good attention on health of they themselves, be aware of security of money, construct healthy house, do good and social behavior. And next is small family for quality of life. The term quality of life is used to evaluate the general well-being of individual and societies. It is the way of living with happiness and satisfaction by fulfilling of basic needs as well as additional needs. Quality of life is related to the family size. There there are few members in a small family members can easily fulfill their basic needs. There is love, respect, cooperation among the family members. There is freedom of thoughts, social existence, social religious norm and values in such family. Size of family affect the quality of life. If the size of family is larger, it is difficult to fulfill basic of needs. If the family is small, there every member can fulfill the basic needs and satisfaction can be there. Yes. Next question is gender equality for quality of gender equality is to treat male and female equally without any discrimination. Whereas quality life is fulfillment of basic need of people. Generation people maintain gender people. What I'm reading, man. Gender equally maintain size of family. It is used to uh, it is used to fulfill the needs of family members in small family. In such family, elements of family can be easily achieved. As a result, there is good or cooperative environment. It brings happiness in the family. Next is marriage as proper as. Marriage at proper as helps to maintain the quality of life. Yes, when a family marriage at proper age delays birth of babies. Yes, when a size of family size is small, happiness and fulfillment of basic need is there. We know that the marriage at proper age helps to complete education. Such people have knowledge, skill, they can get job, employment opportunities, yes, from where they can earn money, and that earned money can be utilized for the fulfillment of their basic needs and facilities. Now we'll begin with the long question answer. Yes, and in long question answer, list out the efforts for making quality of life. Means management of nutritious food, limit family size, providing quality education, promoting income of family, managing physical security, harmony, peace, emotional security, etc. And now I'll begin with the next long question. Yes, and that is what are the basis of quality life, which is effective base in quality Nepal. The basis of quality life are basic needs oriented approach. Means this system was introduced in 1978, where the quality of life was determined on the basis of fulfillment of basic needs. There was concept that those people who are able to fulfill their basic needs were rich, and people who cannot fulfill their basic needs were poor people. Basic needs are food, clothes, shelter, uh, health, education, drinking water. Physical quality of life index. Physical quality of life index is the indicator to determine the quality of life. Mainly, there there are mainly there are three aspects used to calculate living standard of people. Yes, child mortality rate, literacy rate, and life expectancy. The physical quality life index includes between the range of 0 to 100. Yes, country having near to 100 or more is more developed than having low physical quality life index. Now, next is human development index. Human development index is the most common indicator nowadays to determine quality of life. SDI is used to calculate the following aspect: life expectancy, literacy rate, per capita income. The value of SDI range is 0 to 1. The having highest number is what called Norway. Yes, Norway, and it is 0.799. Oh, no, above 8. Don't explain this. And now we'll begin with the unit 6, natural resources and biodiversity. From here 3 question will come, one short question answer from comprehension, knowledge wise very short, and long. Now we'll go through the main theme of this unit 6. Yes, biodiversity is the variation of various living things in the environment. Ecosystem diversity, it is the degree of vividness of ecosystem in unit area. Genetic diversity is defined as the degree of vividness of genes and genetic characteristics. Specific diversity means the degree of vividness of living species within the unit area of an ecosystem. Rare living things. Rare living things. The living are what I'm talking, man. Sometimes it happens, but I don't know how it happens. I need to avoid it, yes, but not again. Okay, well, let's. Rare living beings are those living things which have less number in ecosystems, this we can say. And ex situ conservation. It is the method of conservation of plants and animals where man-made or artificial habitat is used. Now in situ conservation means the conservation of plants and animals in natural habitat is used. Improved breeds means the processes of crossing between two different breeds of plants and animals to produce the improved quality product, strong immunity, longer life, yes, and sustainable conservation of resources means the balanced utilizations and protection of resources in such a way that status of resources do not decline for future generation. Bio means living beings. Biodiversity refers to the degree of vividness of living things, ecosystem, microorganisms in a unit square area of earth. Specific diversity means variety in the terms of number and variability among or between the species on the earth. Genetic diversity uh, vast no, refers to the both vast number of different species as well as diversity within a species. and what is the scientific name of red panda is Ailurus fulgens, Ailurus fulgens. And which part of spikenard is used for medicine? Root of the tamasi, spikenard, NARD, is used for medicine. Yes, and what is the main causes of illegal hunting of Asian rock python? The main illegal hunting of Asian rock python uh, is to make use skin to make expensive leather pouch belt. Which part of Panch Aule is used as a medicine? Root part of Panch Aule. Yes, and explain importance of biodiversity, natural beauty, development of tourism, study, research. Yes, and types of biodiversity means ecosystem diversity, genetic diversity, specific diversity. A question came from this lesson. In short question, explain brief about biodiversity of hill region. Hill region lies in the middle of mountain and Tarai region. It has similar physical, socio-economic and biological aspect of Tarai region as well as mountain region. The upper region of hill region has climate and biodiversity similar to that mountain region, whereas the downward region of the hill region has the climate biodiversity similar to the Tarai region. Its altitude range from 610 to 4,877 meters. The climate of the region is mild and temperate. The region is rich in biodiversity. The plants and animals which can survive in intermediate region are found here. This region is suitable for agricultural production. It yields a high agricultural production. The tropical and subtropical plants are found in this region. Agricultural plants like maize, wheat, potato, rice, and herbal plants like chorito, chotro, bostes, patra, etc. are found. Yes, and wild animals like bear, deer, panther, monkey, wildcat, etc. are found. Yes, and is this and make this or short description of physical and biological as well as mountain region biological region of mountain region biological influence different kinds of plants, animals, includes different kinds of plants, animals, and birds. The plants and animals which can survive in cold climate are found in this region. It takes long time to ripe fruit in this region. This region is not suitable for agriculture. Plants only some parts of these regions are suited for rice plantation. Wild animals like jaral, goral, and red panda, domestic animals like yak, sheep are found in this region. This region mainly rich on herbal plants. Yashagumba is a good example of it. Other planets like Jatamasi, Timur, Panchaul, etc. are found. Alpine forest is found. Briefly discuss about the biodiversity of economic. Explain the country's biodiversity play an important role for economic development. For biodiversity play an important role for economic development of a nation. Promotes tourism. People attracted from color, nature, structure of different kinds of plants and animals. People visit to observe, study, enjoy various kinds of plants and animals. People spend their money in their visit. It provides employment opportunities to local people. Biodiversity provides raw materials for establishments of industries. Industry is the backbone for economic development of national. Industry provides employment opportunities for many number of people. When many people are employed, they have good source of income. It helps in overall economic development of a nation. Various plants and animals have medicinal values. The plants and animals can be used for making medicine. The medicine can be exported. It helps to earn foreign currency, which helps to strengthen the country's economic. Next is animal products have helped to make life convenient. Animal products have helped to make the human life convenient. People get different products from people animal Fish, meat, milk are animal products. Yes, they are source of protein for human beings. Protein is necessary for growth of human body. Woolen clothes, leather, leather, shoes, bags, cosmetic products are made with the animal skins, bones, hair of animals. Birds, yes, some animals, birds have medicinal values. Giant pied hornbill mox deer have medicinal values. There is use of various organs, animals, birds to prepare medicine for their disease. Similarly, horse, donkey, elephant, ox, buffalo, etc. are used for transportation, yes, or do various kinds of work. And biodiversity is the inseparable part of tourism. Biodiversity is inseparable part of tourism. People want to visit new area where they find various kinds of animal and birds. People are attracted by color, nature, structure, and animal. Yes, and economic increase economic activities of people from different places spend money. It increase economic strength of nation. Biodiversity increase natural beauty. Beauty is deserving factor of human beings. Yes, people visit new place in search of beauty of nature. It enhances movement of people from one place to another, or it promotes tourism. And next is specific diversity. A species is one of the basic unit of biological classification and the taxonomic rank. A species is often defined as a group of organisms capable of interbreeding and production fertile offspring, while in many cases the differences is educate more precise or differently measure are often used. Such similarity of DNA morphology or ecological reason of specific locally adapted traits may further subdivide into subspecies. Specific diversity is an index incorporates the number of species in an area and also their relative abundance. It is more comprehensive value main specific richness. Hilly region rich in biodiversity. Hilly region is known as the ectone of Nepal. Hilly region is located between two two kinds of ecosystem: mountain ecosystem, Tara ecosystem. Yes, its altitude range from 610 to 4,877 meter. Yes, air plants grow in hot and cold climate can be found. Region is divided into three subgroups, a subdivision. Yes, middle, low hill, high hill, and there are many numbers of wide, narrow valley, tar, etc. And next, what aspects should be considered to protect endangered animal? Conservation of ecosystem, study and research, restriction of hunting, reduction of effect of human activities, conservation of in situ and in situ, what called uh, ex situ means conservation. We can do artificial, yes, were provided with special care, yes, distance of danger, zoo, yes, like that. And park is in situ, in situ. Yarchagumba is the seasonal fungi which grow on the back of the specific caterpillar. Specific species of caterpillar is the cordyceps grow on the back of caterpillar. People think that is the half plant, half animal creature. Unauthorized collection and export of cordyceps has been illegally banned in Nepal as it has listed as rare plant. It is found about altitude range about 3,000 to 4,200 meters from sea levels. It is effective energetic plant. It is used in treatment of weakness, inferior sexual impotence. Remember this, I have just no, first of all complete, I will tell it last. Yes, write in 7 causes of rareness and 7 conventional measures of one on rhinoceros in Nepal. Causes of rareness of rhinoceros means people kill rhinoceros to sell valuable horn, loss of habitat of rhinoceros, decrease in mortality in rhinoceros. Yes, people kill rhinoceros as it destroy agricultural land nearby national park. Yes, there is lack of strict punishment for hunter. Yes, and conservation measures means study, research, conservation Natural habit, yes, manners, legal provisions, awareness about importance of rhinoceros, prohibit strictly killing rhinoceros, yes, and Himalayan yew means Lautsala. Himalayan yew means Lautsala. Scientific Nepali name, scientific name Texas book what Boccata. Texas Boccata. Distribution, it is tall, graceful, distributed in between 1700 meter to 3400 meter altitude of temperature Himalayas. It is a coniferous evergreen tree. Uses means it is used multifold uses. Homeopathy medicine, it is used for extraction. Its tender foliage is also used for taxol extraction, which is applicable to cure cancer, yes. And protection means it can be regenerated through seed steam cutting. Only foliage is useful for medicine, so it should be collected carefully before developing the cone. Is that other parts of the tree like twig and not broken. Causes of rareness, overgrazing, overexploitation of forest, yes, forest fire, deforestation, conservation, control, overgrazing, make rules, regulation, make people aware, nursery production should be done. uh, I want to remind you one thing is I have just read the question which have been come in 2074. Yes, probability to come on 2074 based on that year. Yes, do not rely for SE 2079. We need to prepare all the question of the lesson. Yes, there are 73 question in that lesson 6, but I have covered just few, just like 15 question, yes, which have been come in the year 2074, which has been mentioned for 2074 SCE exam. Yes, but I have just read that those question, but here is altogether 73 to 80 question. Yes, if I read all those question, then it will take long time. Yes, about 3 hour to complete 10 lessons. So I have just cover half. I have planned to cover all the lesson within a 1 hour 30 minutes. Now next is environment, health and diseases. Environment health is refers to the status of human health determined by the status of our surrounding and the things around us. Disease, it is the condition where we feel that our body is not performing according to the natural order. And communicable disease means that can be transferred from one place, one person to another person. Non-communicable, that cannot be transferred from one person to another. Causative agent means living organism that reside in healthy body causes disturbance in body occurrence destroy body tissue is called causative agent. From here one very short will be asked, only very short. And vector means the medium that helps in transfer of causative agents from one disease person to other is called vector. Microorganisms means the living organisms which cannot be seen through our naked eyes. And incubation period means shit man, the time period taken by the diseases jumps to produce the first symptoms of disease in host after it enters in body. Yes, it's called incubation period. Risk factor means defined as the habit of an individual which increase the possibility of causing disease. And modifiable risk means the factor which can be modified. Non-modifiable, the factor which cannot be modified, change or control are called modifiable risks. Non-modifiable risks. And question, short question. Which germs causes cholera? Vibrio cholera causes cholera. Non-communicable disease, cancer, diabetes. Waterborne disease, diarrhea, dysentery. Name the disease that causes hydration. Diarrhea causes hydration. The question, short question that is possible to come is no worry, I will cover one day. I will prepare the 3 hour video also. I will cover just 1 hour 30 minutes now today in this video. Prepare a list of disease that are transmitted through polluted food. Round and water means roundworm, diarrhea, dysentery. Symptoms of roundworm, their symptoms are cause fever, asthma, diarrhea, photobia, sweating. And write any four preventive measures of heart attack and preventing stroke. First of all, let's know heart attack. It is the disease in which there is insufficient supply of blood and oxygen in the muscle of heart. And stroke, it is the heart disease in which there is insufficient blood supply in the brain. Uh, Symptoms of heart attack is sweating, nausea, unconsciousness. Symptoms of stroke is half body paralysis, disturbance in vision, headache. Preventive measures means avoid using tobacco, maintain blood pressure, avoid mental tension, control body weight, perform regular exercise, consume plenty fruits. And another among those factors of non-communicable disease, describe the changeable factor with example. Modifiable factors and non-modifiable factors. Modifiable factors means tobacco, alcohol use, change which can be avoided, yes, and physical inactivity, unhealthy diet. Obesity means the fat, yes, and hypertension means mental disease. And next question, communicable disease is the disease that can transfer from one person to another. Disease non-communicable means which cannot be transmitted. Microorganisms, germs are the major causes of communicable diseases. Heredity, lifestyle is the causes of non-communicable diseases. Most of the communicable diseases are acute. Most of the non-communicable diseases are chronic. Yes, and the communicable disease may take form of epidemics or endemics, pandemics, and non-communicable disease never take the form of epidemics and pandemics. Next necessary question is mention the measures to mitigate the effect of modernization, protect forestation in hilly region. What called mitigate the effect of modernization in the hilly region means solution for modernization in hilly region. Protection of forest, conservation of land, control of livestock farming, chemical fertilizer and its control, solid waste management. Now we'll begin through Unit 8, Adolescence, Sexual and Reproductive Health Education. From here, three questions may be asked. One long, yes, with higher efficiency long, and application type short one, and very short of higher efficiency. Now we'll begin through the main theme of this lesson is adolescence is the stage of life which ranges from 10 to 19 years of age. Sexual health refers to the physical, mental and social well-being in all regards related to the sexual. Yes, and sexually transmitted disease which can be transferred during sexual intercourse. HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, kind of RNA retrovirus that causes deficiency of immune power, ultimately AIDS in human beings. AIDS means acute immunodeficiency syndrome. It is condition in human body with significant decline in immune power due to presence of HIV in blood. Syphilis is the sexually transmitted disease caused by bacteria called Treponema pallidum and cause venereal organs inflammation. Gonorrhea means the sexually transmitted disease that causes by gonococcus of Neisseria bacteria and characterized by profuse discharge of foul fluids from the genitals. And we'll begin with the short question answer. The short question answer one. Write any one reliable measures to take care of pregnant women. Provision of balanced diet. How does breastfeeding save the infants from many diseases? Provides all the required nutrition. And write any one causes of importance of husband role for pregnant women. She can joy and share grief. Yes. And for short question answer from this lesson, I would like to read. Write the measures to prevent sexually transmitted disease. Have a healthy relationship with husband and wife. Only do not have sexual intercourse with prostitute, and use safety device while having sexual intercourse. Never use drug. Use only sterilized needles, blades, and do not share shaving blades. Transfuse only tested blood. And next question: what things are to be considered for infant healthcare? Provide balanced diet, immunizing properly, provide frequent health checkup, fulfilling basic additional needs, giving time to listen their thoughts, and briefly describe service include in the self motherhood, educating mother about safe motherhood, improvement in maternal diet, proper care, parental neutral and postnatal mother means parental period is period of pregnancy which start from conception till childbirth, and conception till childbirth is called neonatal, and after that after childbirth is postnatal. Yes, presence of TBA during childbirth means TBA means trained birth assistance, so that she can have safe delivery, and counseling for family planning. Yes, they need to make happy family, so it is needed. And write the measures to avoid possible hazard during pregnancy means provide nutritious food, health examination, cleanliness, and physical exercise, rest, vaccination, immunization. And now I'm going to read long question answer. What is the form of BCG? Bacillus calmette guerin, GUERIN, guerin. DPT, diphtheria, pertussis tetanus, TT, tetanus toxoid. Make a list of nutritious food item necessary for babies 0 to age and food. Okay, age 0 to 6 month breast milk, 0 to 7 month breast milk, soft milk, mashed vegetable, and 7 to 9 month breast milk, soft vegetable, soft milk, soft vegetable, and soft fruit. 9 to 12 month breast milk, soft fruit, vegetable, rice. And 1 to 2 years vegetable, meat, milk, yes, animal milk, soft milk, mashed vegetable, egg, green vegetable, etc. And next is immunization save the life of children from different diseases. Prepare the schedule immunization in your localities. Name of vaccine: BCG, Bacillus calmette guerin. Age within a 1 year. Yes, and it is given against tuberculosis, 1 dose. DPT, between 6 weeks to 1 year, once month, 3 times, for preventing from cause tetanus, diphtheria, and polio. It is given 3 times in every 1 month to save from poliomyelitis and measles, 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 MEASLS, measles. Measles means given 1 time between 9 months to 1 year for preventing measles. Tetanus means 5 times for women between 15 to 44 years. 1 to 2 vaccine in 1 month, second and third. Vaccine in 6 month, third and fourth vaccine in 1 month, fourth and sixth vaccine in 1 year. Plan to decimate the schedule means firstly collect meeting, include early people, respected people, encourage people to be help of the What my mind is going in hallucination. You know, I was speechless. Yes, now I'm not reading because I in my mind, yes, imagination, our sorry was sitting in front, yes, and I'm looking there. Hallucination. Frame a plan to prevent the spread of HIV/AIDS in Nepal, control poverty and unemployment, control human trafficking, awareness, open discussion on HIV/AIDS. And now we will enter in the lesson unit 9, consumers health and community health. From here 3 question is important, one higher efficiency, long question, yes, and comprehension, and from comprehension very short answer. Now the we'll start the main theme of the lesson. Consumers is a person who consumes goods or the services available in the market. Consumer health is the state of health determined and affected by the use of goods and services available in the market. Community health is defined as the science and art of developing a balance and balance integration of promotive, preventive, reliability health service to make a community healthy by promoting environment and personal health by community health power through organized community effort. Community health is defined as the art of maintaining health by promoting environmental and personal health of a community through organized community effort. Immunization is the process of preventing fatal communicable disease by vaccination. Health post, it is the health service center rank higher to the sub health post where train higher to the sub health post as a health assistants are leadership of health assistants. Primary health center, it is the health service rank higher to the post health postes where medicinal personnel serve people under the leadership of MBBS doctor. And hospital is the highest rank health service providing center where the specialist doctor patients according to the nature and causes of the OPD means outpatient department of hospital where patients visit doctor for the first time for their health examination. IPD, it is inpatient department of hospital where patients are kept on beds, doctor visit them for their health examination, care, treatment. Alcoholism, if alcohol intake becomes frequent for certain time, a habit develops which develops is known as alcohol, which that develop habit is known as alcoholism. Drug is any chemical or mixture of entity other than required for maintenance of normal health. Drug misuse, if a person take drugs in inappropriate way of purpose without perception of medical person, it is called misuse of drug. Drug abuse is the deliberate use of an illegal drug or too much of prescribed drug. Drug addiction is the condition when an individual experiences a repeated psychological need to take habit forming drug for complete satisfaction. Euphoria, the intoxication produced by the drug is termed as euphoria. Euphoria. And question begins. Right to function of Nepal Red Cross Society. Blood donation to provide immediate help to person affected by natural calamities. Mention end to immediate effect of drug abuse. Rare eyes impulse rate increases. Mention any one importance of community health. Community health is the most important to maintain sanitation. Why is high infant mortality rate causes rapid population growth? When infant mortality is high, couples bear more children, hoping that at least some of them will be alive, survive in the future. Mention the cause of taking poverty and as problem in Nepal. Poor people cannot afford quality education and health service and facilities. Now we'll begin with the short question answer. I am warning you, I have not read all the lesson, all question. Yes, if I have given 3 hours, then of course I could complete, but I have just read the 3 4 question like that. Yes. Right measures to avoid bad habit means do not have bad company, use mobile TV in required amount. Parents should give importance to their children if any involved in the bad habits, involved to inform the police station, create employment opportunities. Yes, and justify why should mobile and internet should be used right way. Mobile internet should be used in right way so that it can be boon. If they are used properly, internet is the source of knowledge, information. We can get everything on internet incident should not do. If students do not know any lesson in the any topic in the school, they can come and search internet and be clear through it. Yes, and uh, if people are using misusing it. Yes, they play the video game all day without touching books and games that has ruined the life of people. And next question, write the function of Family Planning Association Nepal, FPAN. Family Planning Association Nepal, FPAN, leading organization NGO in the field of sexual and reproductive health, is committed to improve the quality of lives of individuals through sexual and reproductive health information and service, especially for poor, marginalized, and vulnerable people in underserved area. It defends the right of all young people to enjoy their enjoy their where I am enjoy their sexual life from free from ills, unwanted pregnancy, violence, discrimination, to empowerment, to exercise their SRH right to uh, terminate unwanted pregnancy legally and safely at affordable cost. It continues about 25% to 30% in national family planning programs. FPAAN current programs are focused on 5 A's, including adolescent abortion, advocacy, SS, HIV, and AIDS. In your opinion, what are the causes of smoking addiction? Peer pressure, fashion, copy from celebrity, imitation of from family member, tension reduction. What are the effect of drug on social and economic status? Reduce memory comprehension, reduce motor coordination, causes sweating, headache, hepatitis loss, reduce health, reproductive health. Write the roles that you can play to solve the health problems in your community. Role of individual means such activity greatly contribute to the create healthy environment. Yes, an individual's roles means an individual can make people aware, an individual can motivate people about health service. Yes, and an individual can contribute on solving health problems. Individual can initiate health programs. Write the function of National Health Education Center to keep knowledge, improve skills, promote desired change on the healthcare service, to raise awareness program to promote environment, health, hygiene, and sanitation, to strains uh, against tuberculosis. What I am reading, I am also not getting. Mention the health service provided in Nepal: preventive health service, promotive health service, curability health service, rehabilitative health service. Promotive health service means promotive health service defined as the process of enabling people health, increasing control over this service improve the existing health service of the community people. It includes reproduction health, health education, information, health examination, regular immunization program, marriage at proper age. 10%. Oh, I'm thinking about share market 10% profit hallucination. That, that cultivation health service, curative health service is the health care given for medical condition where a cure is considered achievable or even possibly so. Directed to this in it is kind of health care traditionally oriented towards seeking a cure for existence disease or medical no, para- existence diseases or of medical condition. It delivers care and clinical. Which school you are teaching? What I am talking, man? And define community health. Explain any six scope of it. Uh, community community health means the science of preventing disease and promoting health and efficiency through organized community effort of community health. It has scope of community health भनेको inspection of essential goods supplied in community. Essential good means the materials linked with the healthy survival people. Community health inspect the essential goods supplied in the community. Prevention and control of communicable and epidemics. Non environmental health and sanitation. Immunization. This commonly health conducts various vaccination program. It is possible only with the health service provided program. What with the health service provided. Prevention of malnutrition. Community health aims to reduce the problem of malnutrition through awareness campaign, provision of nutritious food, safety, risk management, and first aid. The provision of management of effective safe by and first aid are possible through community health process. We can manage such a provision with combined and plan effort. What are the ways of caring women during pregnancy? Caring. Providing nutritious food, health examination, cleanliness, physical exercise and rest, vaccination, immunization. Now we'll begin with Unit 10, Primary Health Care and Safety Education. From here, three questions are important. One a long question answer from higher ability, one very short from comprehension, and knowledge was very short. We'll go through the main theme of this lesson. First aid. Yes, it is the first assistance or help provided to the victims until the medical personnel is available. This first aid kit is the box with essential materials and equipments required for providing first aid. ABC method stands for airway, breathing and circulation method of first aid. According to this airway, oxygen like organs like mouth, nose, pharynx are checked carefully so that there is no obstacle in path. Artificial respiration is the process of providing air with oxygen when one's respiration organs comes to rest. Cardiac cessation. Cardiac cessation is the stoppage or pause of the heart movement. Cardiac massage, it is the rhythmic compression of somebody's heart in order to restore the heartbeat. Compression in somebody's heart in order to restore heartbeat and blood circulation. Cardio resuscitation CPR. It is the process of providing first aid by providing artificial respiration and cardiac masses simultaneously to cause cardiologically with suffering with the difficulty of heart rate or respiration. Burn is an injury caused by fire, heat, hot liquids, very hot steam electricity friction result in the redness and blistering of skin. Scald is the kind of burn caused by action of hot liquid or steam. Altitude sickness is the condition where caused by low level of oxygen in the air at the high altitude. Drowning is the condition when a costly is under the surface of water in such way that there is accumulation of water in the lungs. Heart stroke is caused by overheating, usually as a result of prolonged exposure to or physical extraction. Choking is the condition of severe difficulty in breathing because of constrict or obstruct throat. Poisoning is the condition when usually gets any type of chemical harmful substances absorbed in body. Frostbite is the injury caused by freezing of skin and underlying tissues. Balanced diet is the diet that contain all the vital nutrients required by the body. Now we'll begin to do the very short question answer. Yes, and that very short question answer. The question is like this: what is the form of ABC? ABC is opening airway, adequate breathing, sufficient circulation. Airway, breathing, circulation. Which organ is mainly affected by electric shock? Heart. Symptoms of heart stroke: nausea and vomiting are the symptoms of heart stroke. There is lack of oxygen at higher place due to the high altitude. Write the symptoms of heart stroke: nausea and vomiting. Why is high altitude sickness caused only at high place? There is lack of oxygen in high place, so it is caused at high altitude. Mention in one element of safe balanced diet. In which condition we need to give artificial respiration? Electric shock or drone people are provided artificial respiration. Uh, tourniquet. Tourniquet is tightly compressed bandage used to stop bleeding by stopping the flow of blood. Poisonous snake bite have identified. No shit, man. I'm going to fall down. I need to tie my to pee. And artist tonic is the compressed bandage used to stop bleeding by stopping the flow of blood. How is the poisonous snake bite identified? Fainting and discoloration of skin can be identified. Poisonous bite, poisonous snake. And now we'll begin with another question. Yes, this much only. I want to cover uh, 1 years for province 1 SE question 2017-22 province 1. I will begin with the for unit 1. Yes, write one specific scientific technological aspect of population. Scientific technology like ultrasonography is scientific and technological aspect of population. Dependency ratio is equal to total number of dependent population by total number of independent into 100%. And what is the main objective of Brundtland Commission? The main objective of Brundtland Commission is to run sustainable development and environmental conservation. What is the percentage of total number occupied by mountain region? 17%. When was the concept of Human Development Index first? 1980 SDI. Yes. Which plant is used in the incense stick? Spikenard. Write down the one cause of non-communicable is obesity. Mention any one cause of golden 1,000 days programs ineffective. Because the infant are monitored and under scientific medical care. And what type of service it is? Patients are admitted in hospital treated. It is curative health service. Which condition do we need to get artificial respiration to patients? If the patient is not breathing in the condition unconscious drawing, we need to give. Write any one symptoms of frostbite. Sinuses of is the affected part. So interrelation among health, population, environment. Very short question is, and here you need to explain by can a health population environment are closely related to each other. If there is change in one factor, it adversely affect the other factor. Yes, and more about the interrelationship between them is shown below. Yes, and there you can just show in chart like this: physical aspect, biological aspect, sociocultural aspect, economic aspect, political aspect, psychological aspect, science and technological aspect, and you can explain if you want, then explain then better. Yes, and here is in question number 13. It is given one application type question. Here you need to apply formula. Crude death rate is equals to death by media population into 1,000. Or question. If you do not know formula, then you can write the or question. Yes, suggest any four ways to minimize socio-economic consequences of rapid population growth. Sound health brings health and prosperity. Health education should be provided. Yes, and quality and effective education is necessary, and grow population and manage in time. Principle of sustainable development, sustainable growth of society, conservation of ecosystem, conservation of biodiversity, human resource development, control of population growth, increase in public participation, conservation of cultural heritage, limitation of carrying capacity. And next question, in question number 15, modernization is the initiative climate change globally. Four ways to minimize it. Climate change refers to the change in environmental condition of the earth. Yes, because of modernization on beginning every sector, the issue of climate change is getting more and more seriously now. So there are many consequences of modernization affecting ecosystem. To minimize this effect, many steps have been taken by the government and public sectors in Nepal. Yes, and some of the mitigating measures to control such effect in ecosystem are protection of forest, conservation of land, control livestock farming, chemical fertilizer and its control, solid waste management. And introduce quality of life. Right, in three elements of quality of life. Quality of life is the degree of satisfaction through fulfillment of basic need. Yes, and there are the three elements of quality of life are foods, small family size, health, and you need to explain more about and highlight any four practical activities that are being applied in context conservation of biodiversity. For conservation of biodiversity, there are many efforts applied in my community and nation. For they are spreading knowledge and information of biodiversity, formulation of rules, plans, policies, utilization of resources properly, economic use of biodiversity. Next, axia differentiate between communicable and non-communicable diseases. Here we can write here communicable disease means the causes means bacteria, virus. Non-communicable virus means heredity, food habit. Nature means they spread. Communicable speed, non-communicable do not speed. Mode of transmission means through agent. Yes, food and food, water, droplet contact, and non-communicable transport is causes due to unhealthy lifestyle, heredity, etc. Duration means short term, and non-communicable is long term. That was then. And method of prevention means immunization, safer balanced diet, safe education, and regular and for non-communicable diseases we can save from it by regular exercise, balanced diet, avoid mental tension. Yes, example of communicable dysentery, cholera, AIDS, TB, syphilis, gonorrhea, hepatitis. An example of cancer means the example of non-communicable cancer, hypertension, diabetes. In which condition in pregnancy considered risky? Pregnancy is not safe in all cases. Problem of pregnancy have been start from first day of what calls the delivery to birth of child, conception to birth of child. Yes, and mention any four risky condition. If mother is less than 18 or more than 35, there may be the problem is if the weight of mother is less than 40 kg and height is less than 145 centimeter if the mother has HIV, AIDS, diabetes, or disease. If the mother has malnutrition, deliver or has delivered many children. If the mother is into drugs, alcohol, smoking. Drug addiction has been the serious problem of Nepal. Question number 20. In Nepal, tobacco, marijuana, and their byproducts have traditionally been used in cultural religious occasions for hundreds of years. Even today, in a certain communities, people who use marijuana on a regular basis are considered addicted. However, the cases of marijuana and other drugs, particularly strictly monitored by government. Tobacco is the most prevalent substances. This another drug abuse addicted have to contribute violent behaviors in youth, which is mentioned public health and security problem. It has been estimated that there are 50,000 to 60,000 drug abusers in Nepal. Some researchers and studies show that more than 90% of the drug addicted in Nepal have been started using drug prior to their age of 16. The large number of drug abuse is prior between the write down any four function of family planning such FPA and Section 12 couples to plan family number of children to assist protecting promoting maternal and child health to conduct family planning clinics to counsel and what is population management? Describe the measures. Means population management refers to the proper distribution of population including the availability of means and resources. The imbalanced population size may create problems in environments. Some the population is low to mobilize the population resources. In such situation, population should be increases, and if there is more population than the availability of means and resources, the population should be minimized, and the methods of population management: birth spacing, age, marriage, ovulating status of female, first conception at age, conception method, contraceptive method, and and what are the challenges of biodiversity, degradation of ecosystem. You need to explain. In this is the long question answer. Loss of mobility of living creature, loss of habitat, limitation, expansion of vegetation, threatening on living creature. Mention the causes, symptom, preventive measures of any one heart causes. The heart is the busiest and mechanic portion of the body. Yes, symptoms of heart attack means short breath, abnormal sweating, lightness, fatigue, fainting. Preventive measures of heart attack means get education awareness. A lot of people avoid the economics. Oh, what I am talking? Reduce mental tension, anxiety, depression, maintain physical condition. Define safe motherhood. The term safe motherhood refers to the state of being mother, and the term safe refers to the condition to be protected from danger of safe motherhood refers as the process of protecting a mother from complicated pregnancy, childbirth, recovery. Uh, we can do it. The family can do it by ensure the woman is provided with nutritious food, provide adequate care for mother, baby, create harmonious environment, ensure for safe delivery, schedule checkup, yes, regular checkup, respect, provide balanced diet, yes, regular health checkup, and better if a personal not husband is with her, yes. Oh, this much for today. Thank you so much for watching till the ends. Bye.